Today we're diving deep into the highly anticipated 2026 Dodge Viper. That's right, the Viper is back. It's more aggressive, refined, and downright thrilling than ever before. A fan of raw American muscle, insane track capability, and iconic styling? This is a car that demands your attention. The 2026 Dodge Viper marks the triumphant return of one of the most legendary nameplates in automotive history. After a long hiatus, Dodge has reimagined the Viper with a modern twist, while staying true to its original philosophy: brutal performance, unmistakable looks, and a no-compromise driving experience. Let's start by talking about the exterior. Design. The 2026 Viper is an absolute head-turner. It retains the elongated hood and aggressive stance that made the original Viper so iconic. But everything is sharper, more sculpted, and more aerodynamic. At the front, the wide-mouth grille is flanked by thin LED headlights that give it a menacing glare. The hood still features those classic heat extractors, but they've been redesigned for improved airflow and downforce. Along the sides, you'll notice a more pronounced beltline, massive rear fender flares, and ultra-lightweight forged alloy wheels that scream performance. Dodge has integrated more carbon fiber than ever before. The roof, hood, and rear diffuser are all carbon, keeping the curb weight impressively low. Round back, the LED taillights stretch across the rear fascia, and the aggressive quad exhaust. Setup lets you know this Viper means business. Every curve, vent, and panel is designed with purpose, contributing to both aesthetics and aerodynamics. Moving inside, the 2026 Viper is no longer the stripped-down, race-first interior we used to. No, Dodge clearly listened to feedback, because the cabin now balances performance-focused design with premium materials and modern tech. The driver-focused cockpit still features a low seating position and high sills classic Viper, but it now includes high-quality Alcantara and leather-wrapped surfaces throughout. There's exposed carbon fiber trim on the dashboard, center console, and door panels, reinforcing that motorsport DNA. The steering wheel is a flat bottom. It's a multifunction unit wrapped in suede, offering excellent grip and control. Behind it is a fully digital 12.3-inch gauge cluster, customizable to show track data, performance metrics, and standard driving info. The center stack houses a 10.1-inch touchscreen running Uconnect 6, with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, real-time telemetry, and over-the-air updates. Even though it's a supercar at heart, Dodge made sure it offers some comfort features too. You get dual-zone climate control, heated and ventilated sports seats, a premium Harman Kardon audio system, and optional carbon bucket seats for those who want that extra hardcore track setup. Don't expect a back seat, there isn't one. But the trunk space is surprisingly usable for a couple of weekend bags or a helmet and race suit. Now let's get into the heart of the beast: performance. And let me tell you, this is where the 2026 Viper absolutely dominates. Gone is the old V10. And in its place is an all-new 8.4-liter twin-turbo V8, codenamed Venom 8. This power plant produces a jaw-dropping 800 horsepower and 730 pounds-feet of torque sent to the rear wheels through a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, you heard that right. Dodge is keeping the manual alive, and it's glorious. There's also an optional dual-clutch 8-speed automatic for those who want quicker shifts and easier drivability. But let's be honest, true enthusiasts are going for the manual. The new Viper rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, with a top speed north of 210 miles per hour, quarter mile, around 10.4 seconds, depending on tires and transmission. This is serious performance territory. The chassis is all new as well, featuring a lightweight aluminum space frame with carbon fiber reinforcements. Suspension duties are handled by adaptive dampers and double wishbones front and rear, giving you a surprisingly compliant ride on the street and razor-sharp response on the track. The electronic limited slip differential and launch control system work seamlessly to put power down, and the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires offer absurd levels of grip. Braking is equally impressive, thanks to massive Brembo carbon ceramic brakes with 6-piston calipers up front. The stopping power is brutal. The pedal feel is confidence-inspiring, essential for high-speed track work. One of the most impressive aspects of the new Viper is how refined it feels. Despite being a raw performance machine, it doesn't beat you up on long drives, and with all the tech and comfort features, it can genuinely be driven daily if you're bold enough. But once you unleash it on a canyon road or a racetrack, it transforms into a savage, untamed monster that rewards skilled drivers and punishes the careless. So what's all this going to cost you? Well, Dodge is positioning the 2026 Viper as a track-ready exotic at a fraction of the European price tag. The base model starts around $112,000, which gets you the manual transmission, the naturally aspirated version of the V8 with 700 horsepower, a more minimalist interior, the fully loaded GTS version with the twin-turbo 800 horsepower setup, adaptive suspension, carbon ceramic brakes, and premium interior will run closer to $148,000. There's also talk of an ACR, hardcore track variant coming later, with rumors pointing to a 900 horsepower package and full aero kit. But pricing on that hasn't been confirmed yet. When you consider what you're getting, supercar power, exotic materials, real racing pedigree, and a true manual transmission, the 2026 Dodge Viper is actually kind of a bargain. It's aimed at the Corvette Z06, Porsche 911 GT3, and even flirts with Ferrari F8 territory in terms of raw numbers, but at a significantly lower cost. To wrap things up, the 2026 Dodge Viper is everything we hoped for and more. It honors its legacy while pushing forward into the modern era with better materials, better technology, and absolutely mind-blowing performance. Whether you're a longtime Viper fanatic or a newcomer to the brand, this is a car that demands respect and delivers adrenaline in huge doses. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Dodge Viper. Let me know in the comments, would you take this over a Corvette Z06 or a Porsche 911 GT3? And which trim would you go for, manual or DCT?